Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, kinfolk. Cadillac Talk Morning Show. I am your host, Macaroni Big Tony Jones in the building. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American counterparts down south. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully y'all doing good, feeling great with the family. You know what I'm talking about? I say nothing but love, blessings, prayer. I hope your family's good, your health is straight, and your finances are even better. You know what I'm talking about? We got some stuff to get into today. But before we get into today, man, happy Thanksgiving, man. Hopefully everybody eating y'all turkey, man. Spend some time with the family. Now, I know it's going to be a lot, to ask for your time today because I know it's family day. But, we got some stuff on the docket, you know what I mean? And I appreciate y'all all day, every day, all the time. I'm talking about. So yesterday, one of our day one's night, she done said, we was talking. I don't remember what the conversation was and how it ended up to Dubai. And, it had me thinking about the porta potty. And I said, I seen videos about it, but I wasn't too sure. I said, man, I don't know. I'm scared to watch them. I was scared. I was like, I don't know if I should press the button. How will I press the button? I pressed the button. And that's how we starting off the morning, man. You know what I mean? I had to do it. I hit the red button. I found out what the hell was going on. And then y'all see the poll? What the poll say? 3 early votes, man. They say it's true what them girls are doing in Dubai. So we about to find out what them girls are doing in Dubai. And shout out to everybody watching this morning.
We are about to get into the private jet. And she was like, I gotta be honest with you. And we left. She was like, are you sure you want to come to Dubai? I was like, why wouldn't I come to Dubai? She was like, the scene tonight is going to be worse. She was like, I get on for like 20, 30K by different men. And different men do it. Oh. Like, I was petrified. I
am right now just hearing this because it's crazy. It's terrifying.
Girl, I had to find out. So I had like a stripper friend. So when I was younger, I didn't know strippers were strippers. Because I was dancing for designer at the time. I was like 17, 18.
Right.
I was dancing for designer at the time. When we were in strip clubs, I was so oblivious to what it was.
I believe.
I just thought they were great.
Man, that's a lie. That right there, she wasn't oblivious to a now thing. She's just trying to cover herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can walk in a strip club and they know what the hell's going on. It's all in front of your face what's going on. You know what I'm saying? She tried. I give her that. She did try.
In bikinis. I was just so oblivious of what was going on. I was so innocent.
Right.
So I had one stripper friend. She would always go to Dubai. And when she come back I always love her going to Dubai because when she come back from Dubai, she buying me hair. She getting my nails done. Yeah. We going out to eat. I never knew, girl, they getting pissed on in Dubai. Right? So I'm like, I said, let me come to Dubai with you. I want to come. Like, you seem like you always having fun. She knew I was innocent. She didn't know I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
She was like, no, you don't have to come, this, that, and the third. And then she was like, come to me. There's like a secret place. So in the city, there's these secret clubs that like people with crazy kinks and fetishes go to. Oh. Yes. And it's like in the city, you would not know. Like, it looked like it's closed down or it looks like a little mini garage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. She brought me to one of these stuffs. I've seen like a gay guy put like liquor bottle of and piss on people. Yes, and they pay a lot of money for that.
Sure.
I know.
And you're saying
I was exposed to that so yeah.
Oh, that's not.
So you see, if you was exposed to that young, you're not innocent. What did you do while you was there? That's what I want to know. What was you doing while you was there? They talk about you was innocent. No, you just, wait till she tells the rest of the goddamn story. You know what I mean? I think she was innocent to a degree. I think there was levels to the shit she didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? And once she understood it, I'm gonna let y'all know what happened. I'm gonna let y'all find out what happened. You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah.
That's not good.
I was like, yo, is he peeing on them? She was like, yeah, they paid like $10,000 to get pissed on. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a whole stage. And it's like acts, different kinky acts. Like, and they're doing crazy. Like,
and like, were you like?
I was watching. It was interesting as actually. Run was like very, very interesting. It's like it's like
what?
She said it was very interesting. Maybe she was indulgent. Hey. I'm not here to condone. I'm not going left nor right. I'm going down the middle. What I am going to say, once she said she found it interesting, I think she participated. I think she went down with the get down. You know what I mean? But let's continue the story.
It's like a shock value. I'm like, what the f*** why they not moving? You know, like, that's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, this is interesting. Like, why are they not moving? They're like, oh my God. And it's like men doing that. And it's like sex. It's like higher ups. It's like, people don't talk about.
Have you been back to Dubai since?
No, that was in New York. This is before we were supposed to go to Dubai.
Hey, you ain't made it to
That was in New York City? Oh, shit, what the fuck? Hey, yo, New York. Can somebody in New York verify what this lady is saying? They're saying it's clubs where y'all ladies, it's $10,000 per urinal. Yo, somebody buck up the pole though. Yo, God bless his soul. God bless his soul now. Said, some of them is telling the truth. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. I don't know. Man, some of the stuff they talking, nah, there's got to be some truth to it for them to be talking. It's got to be happening. Now, to the degree of how it happens, man.
So this
was a night. So she came back.
Okay,
So I was just walking through the night.
Got it.
So she was like, oh, I got to stop by. I have to stop by at this little club. Come with me. Just stay on the side. But you know me, I'm, just, so I was seeing what was going on. I was like, what the fuck? Why is she here?
Right.
But that's when I realized what strippers really was. That was the day. So I was like, I want to go to Dubai. I was like, I don't care if I'm in a hotel, whatever. I want to go to Dubai. This was before I seen that. Right?
Okay.
So I seen that. So I go to the bathroom.
Oh, no.
That night, I don't even want to touch nothing. Because I'm like, what if there's sperm on it?
Right. You don't know what's going on.
Because I'm like in the stalls like this.
Right.
Because I'm like waiting for her to do whatever she needs to do, whatever she's at the VIP rooms. And we left. She was like, are you sure you want to come to Dubai? I was like, why wouldn't I come to Dubai? She was like, the scene tonight is going to be worse. And I was like, other people are doing it? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, what that got to do with me? If they do what they do, they ain't got nothing to do with me. Girl, I'm trying to go to Dubai. Every time I go to Dubai, I'm like 17. I'm like, every time we come back, I get my hair done.
17, that's
so
crazy.
I'm not really thinking what's going on.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like, I want to go to Dubai. Like, I want to, like, if you going and working, I don't mind working too.
It's crazy that if a man groomed a woman in this type of way, it would be seen as like egregious, but because it's a woman being the groomer in this story, it's just kind of water under the bridge. It's very interesting.
Yo, listen. Do you understand that women get away with this shit all the time with grooming other women? And they're called madams. They actually got names. They're called madams. And then Puffy's in jail. Yeah, I said, man, listen. If it's not going to be, listen, you can't call it pimp in 1 second and madam the next second, and the madam is cool. The madam gets the pass. And then when it's pimping, it's the exact same thing. It's looked on like, oh, now you going to prison. No, the madam got to go to prison too. Nah, that shit ain't cool, man.
Because women actually have more power and ease to groom women to do things because women naturally trust women a little bit more. So oftentimes when you see actual groomers that are trying to get women into sex trafficking or sex work of some sort, it's usually women that are the ones doing the grooming.
Feel bad, you always working, and then you're taking care of me. I'm a kind of friend, like, I don't mind working too or whatever you do.
Right.
She didn't tell me what she do. Girl, we are about to get into the private jet. And she was like, I gotta be honest with you. She was like, I get on and pissed on for like 20, 30K by different men. And different men do it.
Oh
like,
my
at
God.
one time.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I was like, you dirty.
Ugh.
You dirty. I was like, you dirty. Not only is you bringing me to some weird ass where mother getting pissed on.
Right.
You wouldn't even have the audacity to tell me that this whole time that I've been hugging you, kissing you on the cheek, we probably been sharing the same spoons.
Yeah,
You out here eating. You out here getting shit on.
Crazy.
Like, could you imagine what that is for me at 18 to hear that? I was like, what do you mean you get pissed on? She was like, I got to be honest with you because you keep bothering me because you want to be so nosy and you want to know what the fuck I'm doing in Dubai. She was like, I get shitted on by about 10 men. Not only do we get shitted on, they have us open our mouths.
Crazy. Ugh.
In that moment, did you get on the private jet?
Are you crazy? I pissed on myself. I said, yo, give me the bath. We got to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't believe, I could have sworn like we shared a straw here and there. That's all I was thinking about. That's all I was thinking about. I don't know why that was the first thing. I was like, you dirty, you didn't. We shared food before.
Right.
One day I'm coming out, I'm
If that's what you gotta do for $30,000, to get your hair and nails done, to hop on a private plane, yo, nigga. Oh my God! You know, it's gonna come a day where, your body ain't gonna be useless. Cause you're gonna get old, and then the money ain't gonna flow no more. You better make sure you save some money, and you still have your damn dignity, and you can still sleep at night. Cause man, if what she's saying is true, yo, Jim Jones got issues with everybody. Well, not everybody, but got Jim Jones and Dame Dash. They got he be pissed off with Dame, telling a story of how Dame disrespecting him in the office.
walking with Kevin and Leo. Cam and Dame walking in the building. Dame said, "You a worker now?
Yo,
You a pumper?
yo,
You know
chill.
these niggas.
Yo.
Everybody in Rockefeller make jokes. You know how it's like.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Dame was
pumper.
crucial.
He pumping for Kevin Lyles.
Yo.
Cam always want to interject and shit like that. And I was on fire, bro. That really bent me in a different position. Like you said some to me that you was already doing.
Mm-hmm.
You was Leo boy. That's why you had so much envy towards him, because you're not nobody boss in that situation.
That's right.
Leo was your boss.
That's right.
While you walked in that building with me, somebody else was your boss.
Everybody got a boss.
Rockefeller was a label. There was somebody else that was your boss.
Yo.
So you walked into a building where I became a big executive tell me what I'm doing is wrong when you doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I learned a lot there. Was able to take that knowledge that I had there and moving on and end up with the record called Ballin'. So the joke ended up being on them.
He thought. You see, to keep it a buck, there's folks that's like that. They'll be doing the same thing you're doing and trying to talk down on what you're doing. Like they ain't doing the same shit, man. Because, they ain't always talking about being a boss. But there was times where Dame was not the boss. You know what I mean? There's somebody you had to report to. You're going to, it is what it is.
He was walking into a joke, but instead, he walked into the moment that changed everything. Jim Jones just broke down a story that hits way deeper than rap. This ain't about music. This is about power.
A major update from a story we brought you
All right, we got to moving on in the day. We got a scenario of scenarios in Indiana. And I'm very surprised that something like this can happen. I'm even appalled that something like this can happen.
recently. A doctor has been fired after forcing a Black woman to give birth in her car. Here's the video.
My daughter's in active labor, and this is Franciscan Crown Point being put out in active labor. My daughter is being kicked out of this hospital and she's in active labor.
How do you? Where do you start? The woman's in active labor. She's about to have the baby. How does she end up being turned back? See, I didn't watch the whole thing. So I don't know the whole story as of right now. It's raw reaction. See what I'm saying? If it's in Canada, we got health care. So what I want to assume is she ain't had the money. Man, the baby's coming, dog. You got to take care of the situation. I mean, at that point, yo, what the does it matter? Man, you can get paid later or some shit, man. Keep the baby. Fuck, man. Come on, man.
We have a significant update. Atlanta Black Star did a remarkable job covering this. Put it up full mass. Here we go. In an update, a doctor and nurse at an Indiana hospital who allegedly turned away Miss Mercedes Wells in active labor are no longer employees of that hospital. Hospital officials confirmed this on Friday. Mercedes Wells says she walked into the hospital in Crown Point just after midnight on Sunday, clearly feeling the onset of labor. But instead of receiving care, she says she was sent home hours later, dismissed by nurses who told her she, quote, wasn't progressing and should only return if things worsen. Minutes after leaving, things worsened. According to the videos posted by her husband, Mr. Leon Wells, the couple barely made it down the road before Mercedes gave birth in the front seat of their truck.
Whoa. They wasn't progressing? The bitch told us the baby was taking too long. Only for 9 minutes later, here comes the baby. I'm glad the doctor got fired. The doctor's an idiot. The doctor's a complete idiot. Like, bro. You they got to take away your doctor's. You shouldn't be allowed to be a doctor no more. Fuck being fired. You shouldn't be allowed to be a doctor no more. You know what I mean? Straight up.
You think delivered the baby? The husband had to deliver the child. No training, no expertise, no professional courses, but delivered the child out of necessity and due to neglect. I would argue criminal neglect of the hospital. There's more. The hospital, now facing mounting scrutiny, issued a brief statement insisting that, quote, the health and safety of our patients is always our top priority, end quote, and confirming that an internal investigation is underway. Citing privacy laws, the facility declined to answer any questions about why Wells was discharged or what staff assessed that night. Quote, the physician and the nurse directly involved in Mrs. Wells' care are no longer employed by the hospital. This is according to the president and CEO, Raymond Grady.
A woman who survived being shot.
Hold on. Good morning, Lady T. Good morning to you. Salute to you this morning. What we say? I don't know why healthcare professionals think black women can take any pain. The black woman in pregnancy health is dismissed in America. It's so disheartening. Because I don't understand how you allow somebody in active labor and you send them out the hospital. And your reasoning is you're not progressing. I don't think that can happen in Canada, man. I got that. With all due respect, I have not heard of a case that happened in Canada. And that is heartbreaking, man. You send somebody home like that. That is terrible, man. That's terrible, man. But salute to you, Lady T. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
10 times has a warning now for other women tonight.
Her ex-boyfriend kidnapped her, shot her, then drove her through multiple counties. And now she hopes she can inspire women to leave abusive relationships. Channel 2's Audrey Washington is live at DeKalb County Police Headquarters in Tucker tonight. And Audrey,
you know what? That's the good question though. That you know what? They better sue. We gonna have to keep up to date with that one. We have to stay up to date with that one because A lawsuit has got to come for that one. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, Canada, it can happen. I don't know if it can happen in Canada, but the United States of America, for something like this to go on, man, this is not a good look, man. It's not a good look at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. The lady gave birth 9 minutes later in the car. You know what I'm saying? In her vehicle. We're moving on to DeKalb County, man. All right, I'm going to DeKalb County, man. There's been an uprise in domestic violence in Atlanta, man. This shit's getting out of hand, bro. And this lady got shot 10 times. She survived, though, but 10 times.
This survivor told you the ordeal went on for hours.
Right, she told me her ex-boyfriend drove her around for hours while she sat in the passenger seat of her car, bleeding out from 10 gunshot wounds.
I'm sorry. Shemay Pitt did not think she would survive it.
Right here, I have a bullet wound.
She says on November 2nd, in a fit of rage, her ex-boyfriend Joshua Woodruff shot her 10 times.
I see the inside of me on the outside.
Pitt tells me she agreed to meet with her ex to talk. She says that conversation turned violent and there was a struggle inside of her car.
He steps back, he steps forward, and he starts shooting me. My ears are ringing, but I come into realization that he's shooting at me.
Pitt says Woodruff then drove her from Snapfinger Road in DeKalb County to Douglasville. At one point, she says she heard Woodruff make 2 phone calls.
Basically asked them what to do with my body. I'm scared. I asked him, can I just write a letter to my son?
Pitt says Woodruff eventually abandoned her at a hospital while paramedics rushed her to another hospital in critical condition. Security detained Woodruff. Police charged the 20.
He's got to be the dumbest nigga in the history of what? Come on, first of all, you shot the lady 10 times. Drove her to the hospital, only to get apprehended. You got to be retarded, man. I say, what was the point of doing that? I mean, if you wanted to go to jail that bad, you should have just walked up in front of the jailhouse and shot the goddamn place outside. They'll let you in the jail quick time. You know what I mean? Stand outside the jail, go, they ain't gonna let you in. But you was 10 times. Man, that lady a soldier. That lady got
55-year-old with aggravated assault and false imprisonment. Pitt's mother says she wants the charges upgraded.
He needs to be charged for bringing over county lines. He needs to be federally charged for having an automatic switch, which is a federal offense.
A few days ago, the Fulton County DA said Atlanta is under a domestic violence epidemic with nearly 1,000 felony cases pending. Pitt says she hopes more people in an abusive relationship will get out before it's too late.
You see that red flag? Run away.
And Woodruff is due in court tomorrow. As for Pitt's hospital bills, they are extensive. Her friends and family, they are holding a fundraiser for her on December 2nd. There's also a GoFundMe page to help with some of those expenses. Though that link to the GoFundMe page can be found on our website. That's WSBTV.com.
What have you learned about?
Yo, so hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second, man. I got to figure this out. Hold on a second, man. So. Shot the girl 10 times. She survived. It's a miracle she survived, first of all. You know what I mean? I know it was some, like, yo, bro, he was trying to take her out to where do I leave the body? I think, had he left her somewhere, like, had he have been smart and left her somewhere, maybe she's not alive. But because he's not smart, which is a good thing in this situation, it's a very good thing he's retarded, he drove the lady back to the goddamn hospital. I don't mean to laugh, but this is why domestic violence is a serious thing. Y'all got to be smarter about, once you see the signs, you got to leave, because niggas is going to do shit like that out of emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of raw emotion, and they ain't even thinking. Oh, fuck, that nigga regretted it. I know that nigga sitting in the jail regretting that shit right now. That nigga regretting that shit, bro. Anyway, moving right along. What a boy named T-Pain got some real shit to say.
This business in 20 years.
Nobody is your brother. Nobody.
Come on, Pain. Don't do that. Pain,
Nobody.
Pain, because I hear it all the time. That's my brother. I hear it,
You
Pain.
done seen so many dicks in that locker room. None of them is your brother.
Come on, Pain.
Nobody is your brother. Everybody's your brother while they can use you. Everybody. Everybody is your brother while they can use you. Nobody is your brother. That is the quickest and the most consistent thing that I've learned through this whole thing.
You had to learn that the hard way?
Everybody, and you know what? It's only that say you my brother. That I'm telling, just like that.
Yeah, because you wouldn't allow somebody that didn't say that to get close to you.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would. I'd rather you tell me what the business was and not have the brother aspect in there and just say, hey, look, here's what I want to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a hook. I'm going to put a verse on this shit. We're going to make a bunch of money. We're going to separate for a little bit and I'm going to come back. When I need you again, let's do it again. Blah, blah, blah. I'd rather know the plan than to say, you my brother, you my brother, you my brother, you my brother. We always gonna be together. We ain't gonna never separate. Anytime you need me, I'm here for you. Anytime you need me, bum bum bum. But nah, bro, it's that brother shit. Nobody is your brother. I've had DJ Khaled. Everybody done told me I'm your brother. Do not believe that shit.
Lord have mercy.
That is the
Yo, Shannon said, yo, oh my God. Cause Shannon's like, yo, nigga, why would you say that on the podcast? Nah, I fucked up. Nah, I got a problem with the motherfucking Khaled nigga and shit. Ah, fuck, nigga. Nah, nigga, look what happened. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but the nigga got a point though. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, motherfuckers, hey, what else? You know what I mean? Hey, my brother, nigga, no, you full of shit. I'd rather you tell me what the business is. You know what I mean? Don't try to, you know what I mean, act like it's bigger than the program. Nigga, no, what's the agenda? You know what I mean? Let's go. That's what it is.
Man, you know you're going to get me in trouble, man.
You gonna get us in trouble.
How gonna get us in trouble?
All that, but no. I mean, when I say shit like DJ Khaled, it's very apparent.
Yeah.
Like DJ Khaled knows how to move. He knows how to, do things with different people and shit like that. But it's like, it's not a DJ Khaled type of thing. That's just the first person I can think of. But we talking about so many people because you got to think of how many people I've helped throughout their career. Mm-hmm. Everybody is like, oh my God, thank you so much. You're my brother. And it's just so much of that back to back, back to back, back to back. You're my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother, you're my brother. And then none of that shit was reciprocated. None of that shit came back. None of that shit meant anything. When people start tell you how much you mean to them, don't grab onto that. When people tell you how much they can mean to you in return, that's the shit you gravitate towards.
Damn.
When there's people on your team,
mm-hmm.
And sometimes, I love telling people that they're about to get a raise.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I love going to my team and like, hey, I'm about to get you a raise. And when somebody says, thank you, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, this is probably gonna be your last raise. But when I go to somebody and I say, yo, you about to get a raise, and they say, can I? Is there something
something else
can I do more work? Like, can I?
Yeah.
Can you also raise like my responsibilities or something? Them the people you keep around.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Them the people you keep around. You know, and when you do something so astronomical as to building somebody's career, and they just say, "Yo, you my brother, bro. Bow, gang, never gonna see you again." Like, and then it's like when you do something astronomical, like, bro, you built my career up. There has to be something I can do for
right.
you. That's the people you keep around with you.
Man, look. Yo, he's got a point, man. Most people just there for the ride. You know what I mean? Most people's there for when it's hot. They're there to capitalize. Opportunists. You know what I'm saying? So I think he's coming from a good place. I don't think he's trying to, you know, speak bad about Khaled in a way. You know what I'm saying? He just Khaled was one of them niggas who wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Khaled was probably one of them niggas who just was not real. And he thought the nigga was gonna be around, and the nigga ain't around. That nigga's not around at all. Boosie badass. Son done got, you know what I mean? He got him. You know, he touched him a little bit, you know what I mean? And we have Charleston White's response. Well, Boosie's response first, then Unc's response. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. You know what I'm talking about? Because Unc has a point on this one based off of what Boosie said. Now I want y'all to let me know what y'all think.
I thank God my son good, you feel me? These boys out here, they hating, they jealous. My little one was in that black truck they tried to slide on. But we real over here. Ain't no fear in my blood or his. We protected. That's why he only got graves. We riding with angels, you heard me? But let me tell y'all something. If you think touching my son gonna go unanswered, you got life fucked up. We got eyes everywhere. This Atlanta, but Boosie everywhere too.
You heard him, Charleston. That's a father talking. That's Boosie. You respect that, right? What's your reaction?
Man, fuck all that. That's the problem right there. That man just said they got eyes everywhere. Like this some kind of mafia movie. You mean to tell me your son almost lose his life and your first response is to double down on that street shit? Let me say this. I thank God Tootie ain't get killed. But let me ask y'all, what them boys doing to get shit like that? See, Boosie always screaming about hate, but never accountability. You in Atlanta, city of scammers, steppers, and shade, and your son moving around in a blacked out truck like he untouchable? Come on, that ain't hate, that's lifestyle consequences. You raise a...
Yo, that is facts. That's not hate, that's lifestyle consequences. He's gotta change his surroundings, he's gotta change his partners, he's gotta change how you move. And Boosie by his response is like, man, you kind of glorifying this lifestyle in a sense, bro. You double downing on the gangster instead of double downing on being a parent and say, man, son, man, we got to move differently. We got to change the way we parlay. You know what I'm saying? But I think Unc got a point.
Little gangster, he gonna inherit your enemies.
But Charleston, Boosie a father before he a rapper. Ain't you being a little cold?
Nah, see, that's the problem with y'all hip. Y'all think being a real nigga come before being a responsible one. This the same man crying over his son getting grazed, but go on interviews glorifying shots, prison, and beefs like it's a badge of honor. Boosie done survived cancer, prison, death threats, God trying to wake his ass up, but he's still trying to out gangster death. If that was me, I'd have moved my son to the suburbs. I'd have put him in a music school, got him a white girlfriend, and made him watch Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World?
Yeah, that boy don't need no more op music. That nigga need a hug, a therapist, and a TikTok dance challenge. We raising killers then.
You say, yo, he needs to go watch Boy Meets Girl. Oh, man, this nigga.
Crime when they get make it make sense.
So what would you say to Boosie directly if he was sitting right here?
I'd say this. Boosie, You the blueprint for street legend shit. But now you a daddy. The music done raised enough demons. Now raise your boy to be something different. You done did the time, seen the loss, felt the pain. Don't make Tootie your sequel. If the streets keep calling, change the number.
That's real. That's heavy. Final thought.
Boosie emotional right now. I get it. But if we don't break this cycle, they go bury his son the same way he rapped about his partners.
Numbers that he's talking about are a lot bigger than we.
Yeah, he's got a point, man. If he don't change the way he moved, they might take out his son just because the son is now repeating your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely repeating, you know what I'm saying? Lady T, you remember that? When he said Boy Meets World, I can't lie, I remember that show too, man. I used to watch that show with Mr. Feeney. Oh man, that show was funny as fuck back in the day, man. That was one of those good old wholesome, preteens, teeny bopper, you know what I mean, shows, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, good times. Chicago. Them kids in Chicago, I mean, listen. I might, like, if I have to go to Chicago, nigga, I'll fly over that bitch, man. They can't call me for no speaking arrangements in Chicago, man. Unless I got the national, even if you got a National Guard nowadays, that ain't even gonna be enough. I don't know. These niggas in Chicago? Goddamn.
We had heard earlier before. He's saying 5 people injured, shot, I should say, at least 1 with life-threatening wounds.
And there was always that conversation about the curfew between the mayor and the superintendent and the alderman, and that discussion was a constant discussion, and I'm sure this will become a very much needed topic once again. If he says he saw or he's getting information that 300 young people, and at 9:45 tonight, and I went to Rob's office, I went out into the newsroom and I said, you guys, something is happening downtown, not sure if it's a teen takeover, and everybody started researching on their phone to see if they had any information, if there was some kind of meetup, because it started to get violent, and then 5 minutes later, that's when the gunshots were fired.
And we saw these teen takeovers over the summer. They dissipated.
Let me tell you, back in my town, we had teen takeovers. Shit like that wasn't happening. We had 100 motherfucking teens, nigga. All we doing is just looking for girls. We ain't got time to be, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, one time, one caravan on weekend. One caravan on weekend back in the day, when the shots rang out and the dust settled, it was one of our partners. You know what I'm saying? But apart from that one time, we ain't never congregated 100 deep, 200 deep, and it was shit like this was gonna happen, man. Nah, these kids done lost their minds, man.
Over the fall. Now we want to play an audio clip. None of us have heard this. Ravi, Cheryl, and me have been here with breaking news coverage, but I'm told this is the moment the gunshots rang out. Let's watch and listen. Yeah, there it was. So we were talking about this, 4 to 5. There it is again.
You know, Ryan is all the way at the north end of the building in the sports department on the 3rd floor. And his office and the sports department is right next to the L tracks. He said he turned at about 9:52. He looked at his producer, Mike Johnson, and said, those...
Man, they let out 4 shots in the crowd. And then there's an old couple right there trying to get away from the situation. They like, come on, man. What's wrong with these kids?
I think were gunshots.
So it sounded like 4 there, three in a row, and then 1 more. And that distinctive sound. I mean, we have cars come down here, spin out in front of the Chicago Theater, horse around, get moved by police.
Doing donuts.
Doing these. That sound right there that we just different.
And Rob, there were fireworks tonight at the Holiday Lights tree lighting ceremony. There were fireworks, so some people could have. We knew it was a very distinct sound, and Rob just kept saying that. There is a difference.
I'm gonna end up breaking this window.
Man, let me tell y'all, man. Right there and then is where I cut it. Shit like that is, and then the kids beat up the lady when she's walking her son home with her daughter, and the kids them attack the lady. Trump was kind of right about Chicago. I don't know what the mayor of Chicago is doing, but you got to get control of your shit. You got to get control of the citizens of Chicago, man. You got to do something, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you got to do something, man. Now today, now. What I was gonna show y'all now, I'm gonna show y'all tomorrow, because I'm gonna add it with something else that I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Because there's two sides to the coin. So I wanna tell two stories tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And tomorrow is Friday, midday, so we got a little bit of time to play around with it. You know what I'm talking about? Lady T, salute to you for tuning in this morning. Salute to everybody who tuned in, who watched. Shout out to everybody, man. Happy Thanksgiving to my American counterparts, man. I know everybody busy today. You know what I'm saying? Spending time with the family. So I appreciate y'all all the time, every time. And I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Same time, Eastern Standard Time, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, roll call. And as always, play on, player. Play on.